State head basketball coach Nelson Haggerty. And Nelson, a wire-to-wire win over Central Oklahoma, jumped out on top and never looked back.
I mean, I really thought defensively we were great. I mean, we really got off to the basketball, really guarded them to the three-line. We rebounded the basketball after we made them shoot tough shots. I mean, we out-rebounded those guys 20, which is, it's an incredible stat. I wasn't pleased with us turning the ball over as much as we did, but, we shot 50% from the field, shot 70 from the free throw line, over 30 from three. I mean, I feel like when we didn't turn the ball over, we got the right shots. But I'll tell you, big-time defensive effort on our end.
Held UCO, as you mentioned already, to shooting just 32% from the floor. This is a team that came in shooting 46% on the season.
I mean, just a great defensive effort. I mean, our guys, they play a 4 out and 1 in, and honestly, we kind of drill on that. So, our guys were used to guarding that way, getting up in guys, keeping them out of the paint. I thought we did a great job on Brent Friday, holding him to 3 to 11, and our scout on him was great. And those guys, they played it to a T.
Well, the Mustangs got some outstanding effort. Derek Thomas, 19 points, 9 rebounds, and really it was first half action for him as he had 11 in the first.
Big-time game out of him. I mean, one of his best games of his career here. Really made some tough baskets, some tough angles on the block, and followed it and was solid as all can get out defensively and rebounded the ball as well. So, I mean, he had a great game in all facets.
You made it look easy against Central Oklahoma in this one. This is a team that had just won 5 straight,
right,
had won 6 of their last 7 games, and beat a top 25 team on the road.
Well, and they were fighting to get into the national tournament, with these regional rankings. I mean, they played all the toughest teams around the country, whether it was Alabama teams or Missouri teams, these Texas teams, Oklahoma. I mean, they played some of the best, and a lot of them on the road. So we knew that they weren't unfamiliar playing a big-time team on the road, coming in here and winning 5 straight, just coming off beating Central Missouri on Monday and coming off beating a good Lindenwood team that was 24-2. So we thought we'd get their best, and our guys were prepared and really played well defensively.
Well, the Mustangs, you talked about it earlier in the week, trying to put a whole game together. You felt like MSU hadn't quite put a whole game together at times. You'd have lulls here and lulls there. This looked like it might have been that game you were looking for.
I don't think it was even close, to be honest with you. I really think when you look at, Anthony Moore was in foul trouble. Thomas Colbert was in foul trouble. I mean, offensively, I think we were capable of being better and better and better. But I think defensively, our guys are programmed to really guard tough and really help each other out. And when we rebound the ball like we did tonight, I mean, it's just hard to score against us.
Michael Lloyd had 13 points, but he had 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and the defensive things that you don't see really stood out.
Well, I thought he had a solid game. I really did. He turned the ball over 4 times. He had 2 that were just kind of ill-advised, but other than that, I thought he really played a solid game. Pushed it. He was 3 for 4 from the 3 line, and I didn't feel like he rushed anything. He shot everything in rhythm. And even the shots that he missed, I thought were the right ones. So, good game out of him, and we're looking for some great things coming up now. We got 2 big ones coming up.
Darrell Gibbs as well.
Oh, he played a really good game.
A super game. You had the freshman play 15 minutes and key times.
Well, that first half, I mean, he was really good for us. Really guarded and rebounded, made free throws, attacked, and made some good plays. So he's gaining more confidence offensively, but, he's always been really good defensively for us and rebounding the basketball. So, he's getting more comfortable with what we're doing now, and he's going to be a big part of what we do this latter part of the season.
The Midwestern State Mustangs also got some great news from Canyon. Or you could say it's a two-edged sword. Which edge do you want? Because West Texas A&M defeated number 5 Tarleton State 62-53 tonight. Good that the Mustangs saw Tarleton State go down to take sole possession of first place in the Lone Star Conference.
Right.
Bad, on the other hand, you've got West Texas in Canyon on Wednesday night.
Well, we'll be prepared. I mean, West Texas is a really good basketball team. They really guard you, and they're really tough. And, I don't know what our record is playing down there, but I know it's we haven't done really well down there. And I know since since I've been here. We've lost there twice. So really, I say we're looking forward to getting down there and playing. I mean, it'll be a big game for us, you know, with everything, the national tournament, the conference championship. But our guys want to go down there to West Texas and play well because we know it's a place where we haven't played well. So we'll be ready to go. We'll take a day off and we'll get prepared for West Texas.
Coach, we certainly appreciate it. Thank you very much for dropping by again.
No, thank you. Anytime.
Nelson Haggerty, the head coach of the Midwestern State Mustangs. MSU wins at 69-48. Back with more on the Sells You More postgame.